العليا سوية.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام على أشرف خلق الله وإمام المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أبنائي الطلاب، بنات الطالبات، التحية لكم وأنتم في هذه الأيام تبذلون قصارى جهدكم بأن تراجعوا في دروسكم، وأسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى لكم التوفيق. يسرني ويسعدني أن نواصل من قطع من حديث في الحصص المدرسية. كان بالنسبة لنا في الحصص الماضية اتكلمنا عن الادجكتيف، وبمعرض دخلنا عليه something that very important for us here, the clause, and we have idea about the clause of result. Today we are going to have a new lesson related for new idea related for conjunctions. طيب. Let us see. Today we are going to have the idea of the clause of reason. The clause of reason. The clause of reason, if someone asks you a question, or if someone asks a question, for example, when we have question beginning with why, when we have question begins with why, and here we are going to answer the question which begins with I, and when we answer it, we have two ideas for answering the question which begins with I. The first idea, we are going to answer by using the clause of reason. The second idea, we are going to answer by using the clause of purpose. Today we are going to have idea about how to answer a questions by using the clause of reason. As you see here in the blackboard, the first example, he went to the market as he wanted to buy a car. This is the first example. The second example, he went to the market for buying a car. This is the second example. As you see here, the conjunction that we have used as in the first example. The second example we use for. And as you know that when we have question, for example, like this, when we have a question like this, why he went to the market, why he went to the market, or why did he go to the market, why did he go to the market? This is our question. The answer for this question, he went to the market, to the market as he wanted to buy a car. This is the reason for his going to the market. He went to the market for buying a car. As you see here, if we have something like this, because since as or for as cause of or as result of. What we call this? These are conjunctions. These are conjunctions. Use to answer. Use to answer the question. The question. Why someone does or doing or done something. For example, this is can be used for giving the answer for the question why someone does or doing or have done something related for different types of tense, as you know. By giving the answer here we can give the answer by using the conjunction because, since, or as, or by using the conjunction here for is not a preposition. Here we can use it as conjunction, or by answering by using the conjunction as cause of, as a result of. The most important thing here, as you see, in the first row, or we have because, since, and as. In the second row, we have for as cause of, as a result of. And this is the most important thing when we are going to answer the question by using one of this. The first rule is going to be like this: dash by using because, or as, or since. And you have to know that here the words which come after these conjunctions have to be a subject. Plus verb. Subject plus verb. And the rest of the sentence. And the second rule is going to be like this. For example, dash. Here I have to use for as cause of, as result of, here like this. And as you see in the example, the word which comes after these conjunctions have to be gerund. For a second time we can say, as you see here, he went to the market as he wanted to buy a car. He went to the market for buying a car. Here, for buying a car gives the reason for the going to the market. He wanted to buy a car gives the reason for going to the market in the first example. And as you see, we have because, since, and as. In some sentences, we know that, or we can see there is some use for since and as. Here, as and since means because. Because they do the same work of because. Since and as, here it means because. For, as cause of, as a result of, as you know. For, here is going to be as conjunction. At the same time, it is a proposition. And as you know that, the word which comes after any proposition have to be one of two. A noun or a gerund. From here, you see here for buying. As cause of it is a proposition. And as you know that the word which comes after a proposition, the proposition of have to be a gerund or a noun. And according to it, we are going to see in our examples. As a result of here, as a result of is going to be as cause of. It ends in of, the proposition of, and according to it, the rule is going to be like this. For plus gerund, as cause of plus gerund, as a result of plus gerund. Let us see some examples to know how to use these two rules. Girls, they slept early to get up early. They slept early to get up early. And as I told you that here this sentence is close of verbs. Why? Because we use the preposition to connect two separate sentences to give one idea. We call it the clause of verbs. They slept early to get up early. Here we have, for example, this is transformation sentence, or we have to rewrite sentence B that is going to have a similar meaning for the sentence A or for above sentence. For example, they slept early to get up early. Here, when we have proposition for, they slept early, and we want to use for. We're going to write for. They slept early for getting up early. As you see here, we use the difference between the two sentences. The first sentence, clause of verbs. The second sentence is clause of present. Why? We use the preposition for to connect the two sentences, or to give the reason why they slept early. So let's see the second sentence. We work hard to succeed. Any one of you at this time working hard? Why? Because he or she want to get full marks, and he want to get excellent marks in his or her exam. We work hard to succeed. This is clause of verbs. Why we work hard? We work hard to succeed. Because, as you see here, we have the conjunction because, and we want to see how to answer the question here. We work hard because we want to succeed. We want to succeed because we want to succeed. Here, why we work hard? why we work hard. The answer for this, according to the two answer, the first one, close of purpose. We work hard to succeed, as you see in your example. The second, we work hard because we want to succeed. The most important things you have to put in your mind when we have something. If the tense is in the past, here the action or want have to be in the past. If the tense is present simple, the action have to be in present simple. If the tense here present perfect, here the answer here have to be present perfect. God, he got up early. He got up early. Why he got up early? In order to travel. Someone is going to travel. And here we have the conjunction since. He got up early. Since he, as you see, he got up early. Since he wanted the past. He wanted to travel. Sorry. As he got up early in order to travel. This is clause of purpose. And we translate the sentence by using the clause of reason. He got up early since he wanted to travel. Okay. Let us see example number 4. They traveled so as to improve their income. For anyone that is going to from somewhere to another. People go from somewhere to another where in order to improve their income. As a result of, as you see here, we can say they traveled so as to improve their income. Let us see another color of the chalk. As they traveled so as to improve their income. I can say they traveled as result of improving their income, as you see here. As a result of improving their income. Very good. As you see here, we have they have idea about the clause of reason. As you from the example, you have to remember the first thing that you remember. There are two types of conjunctions when we are going to answer the question why someone do something. For example, here in this example, he went to the market as he wanted to buy a car, and this is according to the first rule. The second rule, he went to the market for buying a car. The first rule, as you see, the word which comes after the word which comes after the conjunction have to be a subject. The first rule. The second rule, the word which comes after the conjunction have to be gerund. The most important thing for me, when I have something like this, it can lead us to have idea about the clause of verbs. It is too easy. I began with the clause of reason, and now we are going to have idea about the clause of purpose. Let us see the last examples which we use. He went to the market to buy a car. I can say like something like this. These examples, I can write it for a second time. He went to the market in order to buy a car. This example, I can write it. He went to the market. He went to the market so as to buy a car. And this example, I can write it like this. He went to the market. He went to the market so that he could buy a car. And as you see, this is, we call it clause of, this is clause of purpose, not clause of reason. This is clause of purpose. The clause of purpose. As I told you that the clause of purpose is used for answering the question why you do something. Why you do something or why someone do something. He went to the market to buy a car. He went to the market in order to buy a car. He went to the market so as to buy a car. As you see, we have here many conjunctions. This is the first one. The proposition to. And this is the second one. The proposition in order to. This is the third. So as, and this is the fourth. This is the fourth. Proposition so that. And from here, see the difference between when we are going to use to in order to, so as to. Here, the word which comes after so that have to be subject, auxiliary, and a verb. Until here, I have to stop, to continue later on. اللهم صل وسلم على حبيب الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.